All right. Hello, and welcome back to another Strong Collectors live stream. Today we're unboxing a lot that I got in. This is from Canada, found it in the Facebook groups. Somebody's just kind of selling their collection, you know. You can go back and watch some of our videos, how Jordan and I fund our collecting through usually buying lots and then selling them individually. Usually people that are selling their lots, they just kind of want to move everything all at once. And to do that, usually you're going to have to do a bit of a discount. I'd have to go back and look. Can't remember how much I bought this for. I think it was, I want to say like 350 bucks, but we should have close to 45 figures in here. I don't know. I can't remember. I think I got it pulled up on my sheet here. So I should have about, 46 figures in here. So we're going to open them up, check on kind of the condition. Hopefully they're not smoky. We'll see kind of what the, like, are they complete? Because typically with lots, when you buy those, you're not going to get them complete. Usually somebody loses a hand or an accessory here or there, which doesn't really hurt the value too bad of the figures. Obviously, it's better when they're complete because then they're going to sell for the most. But I think with these figures, it shouldn't really affect anything too negatively. How do you even open this box? So they sent it to me in a like old record player, or not an old, but like kind of a newer record player. All right, it goes like this. So we're just going to kind of go one by one. So if you've been watching the Strong Collectors and you've seen my virtual background, this is what it looks like without the virtual background. It's just a garage door. This is where I do all of my recording. We're just going to cut through that. Cut there. All right, there we go. I think we got it. Yep. All right, I'm going to set this on the floor so I can kind of pull figures out. Warning, stream, yada yada. What is this? Studio. It says warning. I don't know why it's warning me. If you're experiencing issues, let me know in the comments. The Wi-Fi here is pretty rough at best, so hopefully you can see and hear everything okay. If not, I will do my best to fix it, but no promises because, like I said, we're out in the middle of nowhere right now while we're building our bus to live in. So let's see what we've got, what the condition is. More tape. Where? All right, there we go. All right, packaged decently. Got bubble wrap. Let's get the bubble wrap smell. No smoky smell, so that's a good sign. Let's see what the first thing we pull out is. It's like got some things taped together here. Got a 2099 Spider-Man. I think this one's pretty cool. If I didn't have this one already, I would definitely be keeping him. But I think this is kind of one of the cooler Spider-Man variants. I haven't read this story yet. Let's open them up and kind of see how the joints are and everything. Paint is pretty decent. He's got a few spots where he's missing some of the red paint on him. I don't know if that's going to come through on the camera, but pretty good. Ankles are decent. It's kind of an older figure, so it's not like you can really expect it to be, prime, but I think it's crazy how far back the butterfly joints go on this guy. But I'd say that's a good figure. Gives me hope for the rest of this bag. First one is good. Keep our fingers crossed that hopefully the rest stays that way too. Let's see what else is taped to this bundle. I've got an Ultron. I don't even think I was expecting to get this Ultron. Maybe I was. I just didn't put him on my sheet. He's a little looser, but it's one of those older Ultron figures. I've actually never had this Ultron before, so don't think I'll be keeping him. but he would go pretty good with an Ultron army. I think that was a 3-pack Ultron, if I remember correctly. This is going to be Thanos next. The bubble wrap off of him. Alright, so this one is the Walmart exclusive Thanos. He's not in a bag, he's just in bubble wrap. So what we've got with him is we've got the figure and then a head, but he also, I think, is supposed to come with an extra hand and a wrist kind of gauntlet thing, because this is like the Infinity Gauntlet part. Then there's supposed to be a regular one. Ooh, his knees are a bit loose. One of them is anyway. That'll bring his price down a little bit, but not terrible. I mean, like I said, I got these pretty cheap for the lot, so bring Thanos' price down just a bit, but he wasn't really the make or break of the wave. Throw that over there. This one, again, another older figure. This is Drax from, I believe this is the Arnim Zola wave. And I think he's supposed to have 2 knives. Oh yeah, he does have 2. Does this come out? Is that sculpted? No, that's sculpted in. So he's got this knife on his hand wraps, but this knife in his hand is the only one he's coming with. So it looks like he's missing one of them. Again, I don't know if there's going to be a bag of accessories down in here that I need to sort through. This Drax is looking very odd. I've never had this Drax either. I like that he's got the knife with the wrist wrap on, but other than that, he's kind of one of the cheaper Draxes out there. Definitely makes sense seeing him in person now. These I'm going to put all, well, maybe not all. I should have some higher ticket ones in here that I'll probably take to eBay, but most of these I'm going to put in the Facebook groups. We got this gold guy. Not really going to take him out. I can't remember what his name is. X Nilo or something like that. Pretty cool figure, but I have no idea who that is, so I don't really need him. This Ultimate War Machine, I think is pretty cool. Again, if I didn't have this one, I would probably keep him because I really liked the regular Ultimate Iron Man when I was younger. He was one of my favorites, so I ended up getting that one probably a year or 2 ago. This Vision from the 3-pack, I believe, Toys R Us exclusive. I've never had him before, so kind of interesting. He's got quite a bit of paint rub on his back. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see that. Again, I don't think this Vision is that sought after where it's really going to be a super pricey figure in the first place. I don't know if I'm going to be able to clean that off, but from the front he looks good. Well, now that I say that, even his front of his cape, he's got kind of some paint marks. Doesn't quite come across on the screen, but not quite as good as I'd like him to be. This one I'm almost a little bit tempted to keep. It looks kind of like Vision from the Champions series that I was just reading, and I really like that one, so I think I might like to put that series together. Let's see. Yeah, go on, just me. Thanks for joining us, Blake and Blade. Or well, us. It's just me. Me and Jordan just got done recording our regular episodes before this, but he's got his day job, so he's got to go back to work. This Moon Knight I've had before. Whoa. He's got his batons packed in with him, but it does not look like he's got his Moonerang things. I think this one came with a staff as well. Again, his cape is a bit, it's got a lot of paint rub on it. Yeah, holding this one in hand, I want to like this figure, but this Moon Knight is just this plastic piece on his chest. If it was sculpted in there, I would like it, but the way it moves and squeaks, it just kind of annoys me. So it's one that I want to like because I like the black and white look, but yeah, the squeakiness and the I don't know. I just like the regular Moon Knight a little bit better. I have what do I have now? I think I sold my Walgreens one, and I got the new Target one just because it was the same figure, and the Walgreens one was going a little bit more expensive. So I like that one a little bit more. So figure out how to make. There we go. Now I can see the comments. Got Vision in that pack. Mostly going Kate Bishop. I should have Kate Bishop in here somewhere too, which I was surprised. I was looking up some of the prices last night, and I did not see her going for as high as I thought she was going. Got a Doc Ock, but I don't have his tentacles in this bag, so that's kind of a problem. Um, I don't know. Again, I didn't spend very much for this, so like I shouldn't have that high of expectations for this lot. Um, like I don't know. I'd have to do the math, or if one of you wants to do the math for me. I think I spent about $350, a little bit more with shipping, so maybe like 380. And there's 47 figures in here, so that's obvious. It's for sure less than $10 a figure, and I think I'm going to make my money back pretty easily. I kind of filled it all out on a spreadsheet, and if I was going to get kind of my full asking price for everything, I was going to make a little over 1,000 for it. But with some of the like paint rubs on these and the incomplete, like if Doc Ock doesn't have his tentacles, that's going to really hurt his value. So we'll see. Kitty Pryde, and she comes with the Onslaught head, the Magneto black head, and it's got Lockheed in there. I don't think she was supposed to come with anything else. I don't think she had alternate hands or an alternate head. Um, I'm tempted to keep her. What do you guys think? Is this an Astonishing X-Men style Kitty Pryde? Because I feel like it's pretty close. I feel like she had shorter hair in that series, so I could see them doing a different one. But I don't know, because I do want to put that team together. All right, I got a bigger one here in bubble wrap. Okay, so this is going to be Ultimate Green Goblin. And I've had a couple of him before. I wish I had never even checked to see if they're smoky. Oh no, they're good. A little weird, but pretty normal. He's got some paint rub on his horns and his kind of like shoulder spikes. A little bit on his back, but not bad. I mean, like if he has the flame effects in here, the flame effects are going to cover that up. His joints are pretty good, especially his top knees are pretty solid. This is a decent figure. I wonder if they're going to ever reuse this. All those are pretty good. A little loose, but not bad. Not anything that I would be like, this is a concern. Yeah, hopefully his flame effects are in there. Let's see how deep we can get. Oh, side note, I've got this sitting here. I think it's a shame that more people are not talking about Detroit Steel because I think this is an amazing figure. Um, I just got it from the Hasbro Pulse sale, so if you haven't checked that out, we also got the Smythe and Peter Parker 2-pack. Jordan and I each got one of those. And this Detroit Steel is substantial. I think he's got really cool accessories. And on his back, he's got these, I kind of have them both unplugged already, but these like hydraulic kind of things back here. Those actually move and are like they go around with his arm. So when you pull his arm up, it like extends out. You put his arm back, it goes back in there. I think that's a crazy engineering feat that I think Hasbro just kind of went above and beyond. Was a little unnecessary, but I think that's a super cool figure. I think it's a shame that more people don't have it. Scarlet Witch from the All-Father wave. Pretty sure she's supposed to have spell effects. Kind of some paint rub on her leg there. It's not great, but it's not the end of the world. Let's see. Where do I sell? I sell them on Facebook mostly. If I get like some of these higher ticket ones, hopefully they're in good shape because those I'll probably just take straight to eBay. I don't really like putting expensive figures in the Facebook groups just because then you get people that are like, oh, this guy is just ripping people. It's like I'm trying to sell it for the value, and then some of them are a little bit more like I think there's supposed to be a Netflix Daredevil in here. I saw him going from anywhere from like 15 to 75. So he might be another one that I just put on eBay to try to get as much as I can. Maybe I'll list him on the groups a little bit higher than I think he might sell at first just to see if he goes. And if he doesn't, then I'll throw him on eBay. But yeah, usually in the Facebook groups, just because it's a lot nicer to get the PayPal transactions versus eBay, because I think eBay charges like 13 or 16% or something like that. But PayPal is only charged like 3.5%, 4%. I can't remember exactly what. I hear they might continue the 90s Spider-Man cartoon. Interesting. I would think that it would probably depend on the X-Men cartoon, depending on how they do with that, because they're, just picking up right where they left off. If that one's a smash hit, then I totally could see them doing that with Spider-Man. I feel like Spider-Man would almost be easier to do than the X-Men because you'd only have to do like the voice of Peter Parker, and I don't know how many people, I mean, like some of the villains maybe people care about, but like, is Black Cat going to be the same voice? I don't care personally, so I don't think many other people would care. Um, let's see. Try to keep duplicates minimum. Army build. Clones. Yeah. I try to keep. I mean, I don't usually do too many duplicates. I mean, Spider-Man's kind of an exception because there's so many different suits. Iron Man, similar. I don't go crazy. I had a whole bunch of Iron Mans for a while, but I sold off quite a few of those and try to only keep like either ones that I think are really cool or like really key ones like Mach 1. I liked the modular Iron Man. I still have my Toy Biz Hulkbuster one. I'll probably keep that one forever though, even if they put out a new one. That's just kind of one of those like nostalgic ones that I had when I was younger that I kind of want to always have. Um, ooh, Norway, listening from a long way away. And guess what? Flipper just 90K. Unlock the last tier. Do eBay. Don't do Facebook. I think Facebook can be a little bit more work, but it's also like a lot better return for your money. All right, we got Nick Fury here, and he comes with his alternate heads. I've actually had, I think, 3 of these Nick Furies, and I've never had this, like, I don't even know what this guy's name is with the, like, techno eye patch. So, a little bit tempted to keep him just for this head, because we're going to be getting that new Nick Fury. So I've already sold off my one of these. But this is kind of an older, outdated body, and like the head just does not. I'm going to port the other head on here because whenever I have this Nick Fury head, it's always so loose. This one's actually probably one of the best ones I've had, where he'll actually keep a straightforward look. But usually it just drops right away. Let's see what it looks like with this other head on here. Okay. I like that. Again, probably not going to keep him. I mean, I'll throw him on. If he doesn't sell, I'm not going to be upset, and I'll keep him for my shield display because I really like my shield, Hydra, AIM armies, because those are some armies I do like to build, and I would like to fill out the ranks of my shield agents a little bit more. I wish I would have bought 2 of those 2-packs. Silk, I feel like she's supposed to come with more, but this is the gray one. I have the 2-pack one that came with Doc Ock. She's got a little bit of paint rub on her chest, a little bit on her leg, but I don't think the leg is an issue because I mean that's just kind of one of those parts that's going to rub anyway. And she's got her alternate head. I'm pretty sure she's supposed to come with alternate hands and maybe a web effect. Let's see. Got Adam Warlock down here. He's got an alternate head, which I don't know what that's from. I think this is also from the Arn and Zola wave, possibly. It's one of those older Hasbro. Oh no, this is the Mantis wave. A little bit newer. But I'm pretty sure he's supposed to come with like a staff or something, isn't he? I'll have to look at him. A lot of these, I'm thinking that we're going to be missing a lot of accessories through this lot. It kind of is what it is. Let's see, I got to move this over so I can see these a little bit more. There we go. All right. Big pond, yeah. All right. Brother Voodoo, I think he's complete. I don't know if I've ever actually had Brother Voodoo at all. I'll pop him out. So he's got his